Hey guys, welcome to Final Fantasy 3. This will be the last stream, so let's get into it. The last stream of Final Fantasy 3, I should specify. But yeah, hope everybody's doing well. Hope you're all having a good day so far. Excuse me. Right. So we'll get straight into it. So you'll notice that my characters are at level 50. Ooh! Hey, Forge Bots. I did a bit of leveling up. I did actually, on my practice playthrough, I did start off at level 44 going into this these final stages, and I got through the game alright. The reason I did a bit of grinding, probably more than I needed to, was just because I was looking for all of the enemy encounters off stream. So I thought maybe because we won't be looking for the completing the bestiary because I've done it off stream, and we would probably miss out on a few levels there. But again, probably over done it. But again, I thought it gets to be a great experience. And I hope you're doing well, ForgeBots. How's it going? Yeah, if you're not following Forge, he's doing some GeoGuessr, some Guesser. Sorry, just clearing my throat. And yeah, let's get into it. So of course we've got our knight, we've got our magus, our devout, and our thief. Yeah, these last dungeons, it's essentially sort of like 4 dungeons, one after the other. Yeah, we did read Crystal in this room earlier last stream. Yeah, hope you're doing well, ForgeBots. And sorry, you'll have to forgive me whilst I had to cleanse my throat. I did in my practice playthrough, I had to use a couple of elixirs for my mages, the magus and the devout. But we'll be getting plenty of elixirs through our journey here, so that's not too bad. But it's mainly just to keep our MP pool up. To be honest, I was under the impression that you got healed after some certain bosses, but I was incorrect on that front. So yeah, that's one advantage of the 3D version, actually. In this dungeon we can find the Iron Claws, the Greater Demon, Unai's Clone, Thanatos, so you see me fight those two. The Bone Dragon you can defeat easily with Kuraga or Kuraja, and the King Behemoth, which is a bit more tougher, but again, shouldn't have too much issue with it. Hopefully we don't encounter the King Behemoth, because it is a toughie, but I'm just going to steal with a thief because he's got a sword that heals himself. It actually deals damage to the thief and heals the Bone Dragon. So, want to avoid that. And yeah, most of this is actually pretty straightforward if you sort of consult the map. Obviously back in the day it'd be a bit more complicated because it didn't have the map to check out. But there's no like major hidden spots at this point. And yeah, I found this was the one dungeon that is sort of drastically different. Good back attack. So these can actually be pretty dangerous in a back attack, especially when you get 4 of them. It's mainly the damage that we can deal to the mages. Hopefully, if we swap those, we should all be able to do that. yeah, you can sort of see what I mean, right? Get a Quake on. Get a Kiraja. So yeah, these Night doing his nightly duties there. These were the biggest pains to deal with, if I'm being honest. Just for getting the back attacks, because the solo enemies aren't too bad, because there's only sort of one of them, or even if you get them in groups of 2. Whilst I was doing all my leveling up, I did of course get a lot of gil. I ended up buying a lot of items on the Invincible, so I pretty much stocked up on 99 of everything I could get on the Invincible, so all good for the items. Again, on my initial playthrough, I didn't actually bother with getting like 99 of every item, so it's easily doable without. Hey, Jason. Yeah, this is the Ancients Maze, just before the Crystal Tower, and yeah, as saying actually, this is a lot more maze-like in this version actually, whereas the 3D remake, it did have the sort of maze concept, but yeah, this one sort of seems like a typical maze. Yeah, hope you're doing well. Hope Elden Ring goes well. I will also say that normally my steal rate's pretty good against the Bone Dragon. I think the reason I can't steal is because I'm stocked up on 99 of all of the items, so I think normally you steal a high potion of those. Yeah, it's I mean, I'd still say it's quite a neat dungeon in the DS version, but I can't use up all of my Kiragas. Hey, how's it going? Good evening. I love Tottenham cake from Greggs and Tottenham cake from Stew. Yeah, I can't say I've had Tottenham cake before, but whatever makes you happy. Of course, we get the Omni Rod there. I think the Vape Blaze actually, yeah. I haven't had one from Greggs in years. Good to hear you keeping us updated. Hey, Kippy. Can't see what it looks like because it looks like goddamn watermelons. You know that game you were playing, the one with the like different numbers, like a puzzle game. I had no clue what was going on there. But welcome in everybody. How's it going? If you're not following Crippy, definitely check him out. He's doing some Gartic on the stream, doing a horror game. What was it called? Fear of the Fathom the Fear House. Something like that. Last time you had one from Greggs was 2015. Bloody hell, let's go some years back. Welcome in Sugar, welcome in Floofy as well. Sugar doing some DMC, and we've got Fears to Fathom. See, that's my second guess. Time flies. I know time flies when you're having Greggs. I did actually get tagged in like a Greggs firework. It's like I think it's a firework or like a drone in like a shape of a steak bake. Pretty impressive. So yeah, we're actually doing some Final Fantasy 3. This will probably be our last FF3 stream. Coming to the end of it now. So when I say it'll probably be our last FF3 stream, I mean it will be our last FF3 stream. Thankfully, the break spell tends to miss quite a lot. But even if it does hit, you actually still get experience even when you're petrified or stoned. Yeah, just do a cure on ourselves as well. I guess maybe we're doing less hits because, I mean, we'll be getting more weapons for Luneth and Ingus in a bit, so yeah, they'll be changing up quite considerably. I was tempted to keep Ingus as he is, but no, I'll change him as well. We'll explain why later. However, we do have a protect ring. We'll give to Ingus. I think, yeah. I'll ask to Chessa up the other side. So all in all, not a bad dungeon by any stretch. I think it's more the onslaught or the back-to-back nature of each of these dungeons that make them pretty tough. Okay, I don't think we've seen a greater demon. I think the only other enemy that we didn't see was the King Behemoth. They did appear for me in that second room. I don't know whether they appear elsewhere in the dungeon, but as I say, those are pretty long battles. You can cast Meteor. We can do a little save here. We have a little heal as well. Apologies if you can hear the fireworks. Okay, sweet. And into a crystal tower we go. So actually, when I was doing the leveling up off stream, this is where I was leveling up in this room. And then just going back to the Invincible, the airship, to heal. Yeah, no problem. Enjoy the food. And yeah, thanks once again for the stream and thanks for the raid. Hope you have a great Sunday. And yeah, catch you later. Again, if you're not checking out Kippy, definitely do. It's a variety of games, Zelda, is some beer of a Batham house, Batham of a bit, whatever. And there's a Gartic as well. Okay. So yeah, these enemies aren't too bad to fight against because we keep the blocks from the cum-cums. You can sort of keep having them spawn and grind against them that way. I just went against random encounters, but that's one method. Okay. A voice emanates from the mirror. I am a door to the forbidden realm of Eureka, resting place of weapons deemed beyond mankind's power. Hey Super Sonic, how's it going? An invisible wall is blocking the path. Hope you're doing well today. And so this is sort of like an optional dungeon. but well worth doing because there's some great weapons and great prizes for getting through it. Some tough fights though. In terms of fights, you can find me Abaya, the Sleipnir, that's a horse, the Ioka, Archeron, Oceanus, and the Ninja. Ninja's a chest encounter. So let's go start getting some chests. Oh, nice! How was Russell Howard? Hope you enjoyed it. We're just getting back from slaying horses. In game, of course. It might look like some of these items are useless, and maybe they are, but oh, is he your favourite? Nice. Oh, glad you enjoyed it then. I'm not sure who my favourite comedian was. I remember I used to really like Lee Adams, but I've not seen him or not watched any of his shows in ages, or even heard of him. I just remember he used to sweat a lot on stage. Okay, so we've seen quite a few of these creatures already, which is good. I think the other creatures, the Archeron and the Oceanus, tend to appear a little later in the dungeon. I'll tell you where I found the Oceanus, and if you don't stumble upon him. Deeper and down we go. Oh, stop picking on my teeth. Thank you. Let's do a cure. Clear. Goliath can take out this last one. There we go. I will go in the Vibe room later, but I want to go this way first. Hey Cumber, how's it going? I'm coming in. Yeah, just in the Eureka at the moment. So gonna be finishing off FF3 soon. Yeah, I got through the end of the game and I got all of the trophies, except I didn't get the last one for getting all the achievements. I was like, why hasn't this one popped up? And yeah, the one I was missing was to get all the summons, and I had all the summons but just never equipped them on anybody, so I just had to load up a save, equip the summons, and I got it. So yeah, equip your summons on people, that's my advice. This is our friend the Ninja. And hope you're doing well, Kendall. Yeah, it's going good, thanks. Been a pretty chill day today. yeah, not done anything exciting, but sometimes those are the best kind of days, right? Just playing Shadow Hearts and approaching the end of the first section of the game. Awesome. I hope Shadow Hearts goes well too. Yeah, so this is a ninja encounter in this place. It can take a while, but again, the reward is well worth it because you get the ribbon. I like to put this on the white mage, mainly because she's gotten a bit behind in me headwear, and you know she's a one that I'd want getting status effects on last. So down here we can sometimes I wish the black mage would go before the warrior. Yeah, Ingus tends to have the faster speed. I think maybe because he's a thief. I haven't said that. There we get the shuriken. Of course, he's a poisoner there. It's kind of in two parts, China and Europe, nearly done with the China part of the game. Okay, yeah, I've never played Shadow Hearts before, so I don't know anything about it, but yeah, that's interesting. And what system was it released on? Oh, right, because we've got the preemptive, I'll just attack this one. Again, I wouldn't be afraid to use your elixirs if you've got them saved up in this one. Would you like a joke from Sure thing. As long as it's not about me. There we go. Nice. So I've got everything here, so it's 19 chests. Okay. An elixir, great. I don't want to use too many quakes, to be honest. Definition flummoxed. That needs to be sort of like confused, overwhelmed, but check the actual definition. So, bewildered or perplexed. So thank you for that, Kendall. Oh no, do you have a save from earlier, Cumber, that you can load up? Hey Anna, how's it going? Welcome on in. If you're not from Garma, he's playing Garfield's big hairy ass. Big fat hairy deal. Another shuriken, those will come in handy. Yeah, you want to keep your shurikens for a final boss, actually, guys. Make it a piece of cake. Hey JT, how's it going? at bonfire, started hammering with Razor currently in the Mackey's. Oh no, well, take shelter from the rain in McDonald's. Not the worst place. Might start out over. Problem is, yeah, 15 hours. Oh, that's a shame. I haven't accused you of anything. Hope you enjoy the bonfire night though. Welcome in armor. Yeah, I'm doing good, thanks JT. I'm yeah, having a blast with this one. Should be finishing it off today, so yeah, this has I think 5 bosses. If you exclude the ninja fight. Yeah, on my initial playthrough, this was my practice run. This was actually where I used the elixir for the first time. So we brought up about politicians being liars, especially Rishi Sunak. One of the points he brought up specifically was how Rishi Sunak said he's no longer phasing out fossil fuels, he's phasing them down, which is the same thing. And Muscle was like, it's not the same thing, in fact I'll prove it. Someone asked you to put the dog out. Very good. Okay, I think we should be all good to go with this one. This one sort of acts the same way as, I think he, show your worth. I think he says I am a moving. So this acts pretty much similar to Hein. I think Bio should be effective until he does his barrier shift and maybe a rogue. Yeah, again you might want a scholar or use white mage with lever to find out his weakness once he uses the barrier shift. It's got 23,000 HP. Yeah, it can be a bit of a slow burn, but using a non-elemental attack should help you. Luckily we've got the protect thing on everybody except Luna, so Luna will be the one most at risk from I mean, we can just stick with Bio, probably get a bit weaker now, let's change weaknesses, but I don't imagine we've got too much further to go. Draining, don't know about Quake, but oh, that's a waste of Chiraga. Okay. I think more fire should do. Go for just a standard cure there. And I mean, I've not been keeping count of how much we've been doing, but hopefully this is the last one round. Fingers crossed. There we go. Sorry, A-Mom. You're a god. Alright, so we actually get the moving blade. I will be equipping this stuff on later. Well, I do know that it is. Oh, it is the Archeron as well. I know we can equip it on the knight. I think it is technically stronger, but I don't know if it's got lower hit rate. I'm not sure. Okay, Phoenix down, and I think this is Excalibur or the Masamune. Oh, and there's Oceanus. Perfect. So yeah, this is the Masamune. The Mystic Blade. Defeat me and I am yours to wield. I'd like nothing better than to wield you. To be honest, I think using me fire should be good. Does tend to use a rogue a lot, and on occasion it has defeated my warrior, a knight. So you want to try and keep everybody healed. Bio should be good, and 19,000 HP. So, again, these bosses have a hopefully we can get away with raising and she won't attack the knight and stay away. Okay, she saves it to sound good. Oh no. She does not like yeah, she doesn't like our Lunith, does she? Okay. So I feel that we are getting close to. There you go, you can get Raven's Yarn from it. Get the Kiraju off before she ah, nice. Lunith survived to the end. Nah, gotta level up. Oh, not bad at all. However, we do to healing done. In terms of, yeah, I think we can certainly do the next fight. Then I'll probably do a I do love this music here as well. Yeah, I'll probably do a elixir after to recover the MP. So I think from Dagger should be good against this guy. Fingers crossed. Of course it is. Let's do another cheeky heal. Yes. Excalibur, the Sword of Legend. Can you handle my might? I might. This is the general, 25,000 HP. I think this one can use pretty strong attacks. So I want to just keep casting the Kiragas and the Kirajas as a precautionary measure more than anything. Gonna run out of bios, unfortunately, but that's okay. And I'll use Kiraja just because I was gonna use the elixir anyway, and just in case we need to raise anybody, I think it makes sense to keep that spare. So we'll try Quake. See how this one does. We got 4 of these left. Yeah. Death tends to miss. Obviously not in this instance. Hopefully we can get Inga survived before we. What I'll do is I'll do a guard here, defend, can raise. Yeah, because Ingus recovers health with his weapon, hopefully that should give him a bit of a buffer. In a way, it's probably bad that he's gone out of the... I mean, not anymore now that I've got Jiraja off, but yeah, when he's on low HP, Luna would have guarded him or protected him. So, yeah, in a way, it's probably a bad thing that he healed, but that's fine. Here we get the Excalibur, not bad. So we'll get that one equipped. Again, the Moonwing Blade is more accurate. I think the main issue is the hit rate. Oh yeah. Sure, everybody's healed. And cover these guys as HP, MP rather. Yeah, in the 3D version, we actually recovered MP after each of these boss fights of the weapons, both HP and MP, so that made it a bit easier actually. If you could choose only one game to play for the next 5 years, what would you choose? I actually got asked this question once, and I think at the time I suggested Sonic 3 Knuckles or Chrono Trigger. And then I was thinking about it, and thinking maybe FF8 as well. It's a tough one, right? But I think you want a game that you can get a lot out of, like, say, like even The Sims or something like that. But if you're playing like, I don't know, let's say, Rolo to the Rescue or something, but there's only so much you can get out of that. As I feel like with Sonic 3 and Knuckles, I always enjoy playing through with the different characters. I think it's quite a beefy game, going to see how fast you can get through. Or like with a lengthy RPG, you can get sucked into a world and stuff. With the Sims and stuff, you can keep. But not Microsoft. Yeah, is that? I mean, I'd imagine after 5 years of having nothing else to play, I'd get bored out of it. Get bored of whatever game I picked. So, I don't know. Maybe like No Man's Sky or something might be all right. Day Mountain Dew, how's it going? I'll come on in. Up two come the two. I mean, I assume compilations were ruled out, right? But yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, I'm doing good, thanks, Mountain Dew. Okay, so this is actually a really important item. If you some people say like just fight the bosses in reverse order. There is actually a healing point through this door as well. Oh, you know what? I need an infused elixir. Could have just come through the door and healed there and come out, couldn't I? Okay, that's me being thick. Here we go. This is the Elder Staff, and if there's any one weapon that you want to fight, it's this one. Defeat me and I will grant you the titles of Ninja and Sage. Something within the staff attacked. Spider Solitaire. There was a really good solitaire game I had on my laptop that stopped working. What was it? I think there's a type of solitaire I played, like some at Peaks Solitaire. Anyway, it wasn't Spider Solitaire. It might have been like 5 Peaks Solitaire. I used to play chess with my brother online at work. Defeat me and I'll grant you the power of parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Very good. Greg Zater. Oh, that'd be perfect. Yeah, so this is Skylar, and it has 25,000 HP. Cast Holy. I think it can cast Flare as well. Greg Zater sounds like a 40s movie. It is sort of like. Who was it? Frank Astaire or something? Greg Astaire. Was it Frank Astaire? I'm thinking. Oh, and I know Fred Astaire. That's the one. I mean, Frank, Fred, same thing, really, right? Yeah, who'd have thought? Greg Astaire. Shouldn't make me laugh that much. It's pronounced Scylla like Scylla. Oh, okay. Scylla. Not Skylar. Yeah, there's actually there's a boss called the Echidna, and it had and there's a monster called the Hydra in the World of Darkness in this game, and I didn't know that the Echidna was supposed to be Hydra's mother. And I think maybe that's why the Echidna, the animal, is called the Echidna, right? But the Hydra has lots of heads. I think that the Echidna's penis has like 4 heads to it, right? So I'm guessing maybe that's where the animal's name came from. But yeah, it's just interesting because I Googled, because Hydra and Echidna have the same sprite, it's just a different colour. It was like Googling whether there's any relation between them, and yeah, apparently Echidna was the Hydra's mother. Yeah. Again, not something I knew before that, but I was just curious because I would say obviously, but you know, heard of the Hydra as a Greek mythological monster, but it's interesting to see their relationship. And not only do you get another staff for our white mage, you also get new jobs. With just giants when you should have loads of arms. Right, okay. I mean, I get that they do their own spin of things. I was reading, I think Odin was the first summon that they came up with in this game. And like Bahamut, the 50 heads, and oh, is that why it'd be called like Hecate? Yeah, okay, interesting. We are going to change Luneth to a ninja, and Ingus to a ninja. I don't like putting the sages on. The reason being, I think they actually get less spell charges, and I tend to just have these two being specific mages anyway, so they'll stay as is. Just dump him all with the pistol. Be getting re-equipped once you get the I'll put the protect ring on actually. I think we although it's worse than the Genji gloves, the elemental protection is pretty handy. Yeah, 6-leg horse. That's right. It was actually a random encounter in this dungeon. But again, with only 4 legs. Okay. I am Magnarok, the unparalleled. You cannot hope to handle my power. I bet I can. So this is the Guardian. And this has 23,000 HP. You can just throw shurikens. And ninjas might be appearing to do lower damage, and I think that's largely because our thief and our warrior at night even were both level 99, job level 99, whereas these will be job level 1. So gonna have to work on them a little bit, but they should be overtaking me. It's that moving blade. I don't know whether that has like more or only one hit in this. Let's just do a cheeky Google of that. Okay, so the bonus with a moving blade is that you can do it the same amount of damage from a back throw. Yeah, not getting any answers on the hits. Go. Either way. No, thanks, Jazz. Let's Ragnarok and roll. Yeah, so these are the healing springs that you can use. And you might want to do this sort of dungeon in the piecemeal. Method. What can I do for you? Is where get rid of a lot of money. And if you didn't get these summons before, you can purchase them here as well. The three sort of secret summons. Cross the way. Get a crystal helm. Crystal mail. I'm not going to get crystal gloves because I've got him on protect ring. So it's got all that protection there. So the rest of your money you want to spend on shurikens. So there we go, 11. That should be plenty. Hey GGM Yuri. Yeah, it's going good, thanks. Hope you're doing well. Let's get this guy equipped. I might actually just walk out of Eureka rather than teleport, and then maybe use elixirs for MP. The reason being is it'll give us the opportunity of getting job levels for the ninja. Just make sure we've got everything. Yeah. So yeah, we'll do it this way. Oh, here's the Sleipnir. Oh, they do have 6 legs. Fair enough, I stand correct. I know what I forgot to do. I forgot to equip the level 8 magic. That seems to be doing alright actually. I think the only bad thing now is that Ingus misses out on his healing. So not quite as fast as he was. I was tempted to just leave him as a thief, to be honest, but we got through the game as this at much lower levels, so should be fine. Right, magic. Flare's really good for non-elemental meteor. I've used a bit. Def not so much. And for the white mage, Rise is really handy. It revives the character in full HP, so I definitely recommend getting that. I suppose we don't have too far to go through Eureka, do we? Yeah, I think it's more the bosses that make this place pretty iconic. Again, entirely optional. I think that's. I think I mentioned this before, but the sort of optional side content that FF3 does add, I think it's pretty neat. Overall, in terms of like the additional summons you can get, I mean this essential bonus dungeon, you probably do want to do, but I guess you could skip it entirely if you wanted to. Attack all the rest. seems to be doing well enough. I thought it was a critical. It wasn't. I mean, is a ninja the best dress? No, I still think that goes to Red Mage. Dragoon, second best dress. I was tempted to do like a YouTube video on like, not so much tier list of FFV jobs, but like giving like daft little awards like best dressed or worst dressed, most useless. I just couldn't think of anything or of too much that is funny, to be honest. And yeah, I didn't really put too much thought into job classes, so other than something jokey, but you know, I wouldn't know sort of what jobs are actually good or not, just know which ones I like. Poison me. Yeah, Flare I think can only hit one enemy at a time. Meteorada is a party wide move. Oh, you know, it hits everybody. Well, the poor white mage is getting a bit of a beating, isn't he? There you go. Hey, Movemeister, how's it going? Welcome, Annie. On the final part of Final Fantasy. Ahoy, hoy! Okay. You know what? We can probably get through this dungeon, I reckon, about. I'll probably use an elixir towards the end of it, just before the. Alright, yeah, so it's this room is doing all my sort of leveling up in. Prior to the stream. And yeah, guessing the. Yeah, so I mean, I'm not counting FF7. I know it sounds weird not to count it, even though I am playing it. But yeah, after FF7 remake, it will. Or after FF3, it will be Final Fantasy IV Pixel Remastered. So yeah, next Sunday I'll be starting the Legend of Dragoon. And then after Legend of Dragoon, it'll be FF4. I think I think Legend of Dragoon is supposed to be quite a long game, right? So, yeah, so it'd be my. I have played FF4 before, but each time I've sort of only got to. I remember getting to Paladin Cecil, and each of my playthroughs have all sort of stopped around there. So I've not gotten too much further then. Then Paladin Cecil. And yeah, I know she's been really enjoying her playthrough of FF4. So it's something that I'm looking forward to. And I'll probably do a fake FF fan. I know, I'm sorry, Armour. I don't know what kept... Funnily enough, I think FF4 might be the Final Fantasy that I own on most systems. I've got it on PS1. I've got it on PS1 twice. Because I've got it with FF... I don't know whether I've got the disc actually. Yeah, I've got it as part of a Final Fantasy anthology. It came with Chrono Trigger, which I found in a random store. Yeah, so I can't find the Chrono Trigger case. That's sorry, I've got Final Fantasy Anthology here. That is FF4 and FF5 together. And then I think it's like Final Fantasy Chronicles. That is Final Fantasy 4 and Chrono Trigger. I've got it on GBA, I've got it on DS, I've got it on PSP, and then I've got it again on PS Vita, and then I've got it on Steam. So, yeah. I guess the only one that I've not got it on was... Did it get released on... I've obviously not got an SNES. Yeah, I had to play my original copy of... I do really like the artwork on Final Fantasy Anthology. It's even called European Edition. Of course, it's got a nice game manual. You have it on Android? I don't. Never fear. Tuna is here. Hey, Tuna, how's it going? I shall not fear, as long as you are here. Hope you're doing well, Tuna. Yeah, I'm doing good, thanks. Yeah, sorry, I don't have it on iOS or Android. Does that make me another fake FF fan? I'm sorry. But yeah, I think Final Fantasy IV would be the one that I own the most copies of, and it's the one that I've one of the ones that I've not completed. Sweet. That's everything down here. I do really like this dungeon actually. I think it's quite complicated, but it's things written there. The door can only be opened with the circus key. Yeah, I always find it weird that this tower sort of has two names, like the circus tower and the crystal tower. I don't know, maybe Crystal Tower just refers to the overall structure. So I think we want to go left first and then we go right through a track. Oh, in terms of the enemies that we can find here, we've got the Gamori, the Block, Doga's clone, Aza, the Kum that can be summoned by Gamori, or they can appear on their own. We've got the Shinobi, the Platinal, Dark General, the Glacier Labidus. I think that's 4. Can't read my writing. Yellow dragon, green dragon, red dragon. The dragons all appear on the 5th, 6th, and 7th floor respectively. Yellow, green, and red. Hopefully we've run into them. Those probably took the longest to stumble across actually. But they're pretty tough fights. I think they have between like 30 to 45,000 HP in this version. It's almost like a boss fight in an abandoned encounter. The red dragons are the toughest one. Shinobis, if you did the stuff in Falgabad, it should have already encountered a Shinobi. Again, no difficult lobby. Why is everyone playing Fortnite? Well, don't think I'm playing Fortnite, but hope you're doing well, Adam. How's it going? Hope you're enjoying Starfield as well. Yeah, I guess maybe people just enjoy it, right? I do tend to play a lot of Rocket League myself, even though that's same old. Yeah, I'm doing good, thanks. Yeah, just making our way through the end of FF3. I do love the Battenberg anus. In fact, probably one of my favourite cakes. It's got such a nice colour to it as well, right? Look at these cool. Right? The problem is it's quite addictive, so sometimes I'm just like, oh, just one more match. Gonna have to try and make one. You should. You should. Maybe make it in the shape of a cat and call it a Cattenberg. I don't know, just make it in the shape of a Platinum, call it a Plattenberg. Hey, standby, how's it going? Yeah, I guess true, but there's longer matches in Fortnite, right? Hope you're making sure Research Ninja isn't murdering any innocent rabbits in Final Fantasy IV. But if you're not following her, stand by. She's doing some arcade. They're doing some arcade spirits. Definitely check them out. We'll get it. And then we also make sure that no murder happens. Yeah, so this is one of the more creative floors, I think, where you have to sort of come back on yourself. Again, you sort of wish sometimes that the Black Mage would go first, right? Oh well. Guess it gave us the opportunity to heal. Down we go. No, not a back attack. Okay. we'll actually try and get this one done and dusted. Hey, PZ, how's it going? Welcome, my mate. Yes, sir. Yeah, if you're not from PZ, he's doing some... Oh, nice, you started some Metal Gear Solid. Awesome, I love that game. Yeah, I'm hoping to try that at some point this year. Jeff, 91.44 centimeters. You know what? You're my favorite king. Hope you're doing good today. I'm guessing that's how many centimeters there are in a yard, right? Never thought about it before. Sorry. I promise in future. It's super good, nothing new to it, just gains up to MGS3 and different various, so there's loads of content. Nice. Yeah, I think, I mean, to be honest, that's all I need. I know some people would want, like, extra stuff. Or whatever, but I think just because it's been so long since I've been able to play MGS, it'd be just nice to get the collection right. 36-inch, 914.4 millimeters. I remember, I think I was in the post office or something, and I had to declare the measurements of a package. I can't remember precisely where it was, but the context of it, I think it was like at the post office, and I had to make sure that the parcel was below a certain measurement. So I think it's like 32 centimeters or something. So I said, I gave her the dimensions, but I gave it in millimeters. And then she went, oh, I can't do conversions. Are you alright just converting it for me? I thought, okay, that's strange, that, because she's quite young, so it's like, that's strange that she works in inches. But I just went to convert it to inches, because I think is it like 2.5 inch to a centimetre. And I gave it to her in inches, and she went, no, I meant, can you convert it to centimetres? I was like, what? Just... If you give it like 300 mils, you just go 30 centimeters, right? So, I'd be arrested if that was me. Oh, matron, I can't think of. Okay. Well, yeah, I gave her the size of my package, my 32 millimeter, or 320 millimeter. That concludes my trials and tribulations over at the post office. These Shinobis, they do like poisoning, don't they? You know, that's one game that I've never beat, Revenge of Shinobi on Sega Mega Drive. Remember, I did recently stream it, and I got further than I'd ever done in my childhood, but it's always one of those games that I never really played too much. I think just because it wasn't like bright and colourful. But I promise one day we'll beat that game. One day. Can't write for... Oh, I'm sorry, Peasy. I'll, Hey, Tate, how's it going? I'll do a sad face for you, right? Shinobi was what made you my black belt in Ninja Warrior Jitsu. It's such a cracking game though. Did you play it, PZ? And hope you're doing well, Tate. If you're not on Gilfinity, he's doing some Portal 2. Definitely check him out. You won't regret it. I remember finding like the opening when you see like Shinobi's face, just finding that like ultra realistic, and maybe it's not ultra realistic, but I don't know. To childhood me, you had it on the Master System, on Mega Drive back in the day. Nice. Yep, and I did get the original Shinobi on like a PSP collection. Later on. Oh, you know what? I never equipped. I never put the other bloody Elder staff on. Yeah. There we go. I'm glad you're doing well, Tay. And yeah, we've got 2 ninjas. The ninja will actually help out a lot against the final boss. Because he can just lob shurikens at her. That's essentially why I've got them. Sorry to be cheap, guys. Are you doing more Ori and the... Is it Ori and the Wisp? Will of the Wisp, or... I think we've got everything here, so let's move on up. Moving on up, moving on now. Do 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 do, gonna fight a come. Hey Ash, how's it going? Welcome on in. Yeah, Jasmine, I was just saying how I've never beat the Revenge of Shinobi. Hori on the fight stick power. Yeah, and how it's sort of on my like to-do list to do one day. And yeah, if you're not following Ash, he does a lot of rhythm games. Definitely check him out. I remember this one being a bit of a maze. I think you want to go down and then follow the path along. Yeah, it's these enemies that brought up Shinobi. The shit compared to my ninjas. Yeah, I actually streamed Revenge of Shinobi a while ago, and it's the furthest I've ever gotten on it. I still didn't beat the game, but I was pretty proud at what I accomplished on it. Hey Research Ninja, how's it going? Cheers for that, Crick. Welcome on in, Cricken. Dave, Highborn. Yeah. Welcome on in, Raiders. How was Final Fantasy IV? How was League of Legends? Hope you had an awesome stream. Hey, Anonymous Fatality. We were just talking about Shinobi, if any of you have ever played it on Sega Mega Drive or Genesis. But I hope you had an awesome stream, Highborn. Hope you had an awesome stream, Research Ninja. Let's do this one. We'll do Highborn once this wears out. But I lived Shinobi for a while. Met some dwarves and it is grand, good to hear. You played XCOM first and that went well. Sadly, 3 straight losses in League. Aww. Sorry to hear about the League of Legends, but glad that XCOM went well. That's quite a tough game, right, to get perfect. Yeah, Final Fantasy 3 is going good. We're actually this will be our last FF3 stream, so we will be finishing it off today. Oh, I need to get rid of blind, don't I? Oh, I guess Ghost of Sushi would be like a Shinobi style game, right? Let's remove our blind so that we can all see again. Actually hit. Yeah, this dungeon was quite notorious, especially on like the NES version when you've not got like the map to refer to. Thankfully, we live in enlightened times now. I think this is the floor where you find the. I think the last floor was yellow dragons. I think this floor is green dragons. Yeah, no problem, Highborn. Enjoy the food. Thank you again for the raid as well. So I've still got to wait 12 seconds to give you a Twitch shout out, but what do you rate more, this dungeon or Wacky Workbench? At least with this dungeon, I know I can make progress. With Wacky Workbench, if this was Wacky Workbench, every floor would lead to like another floor that you'd have to work your way back down, only to end up back on the floor you were on. I mean, I guess you do sort of have to loop around in that one section, but at least you're making progress. There we go. Yeah, definitely check Highborn out for the XCOM gameplay and for the League of Legends. So I hope I've answered my question to your satisfaction. Unfortunately, I clicked on your stream. Oh no. Well, hey Zozo, how's it going? How's it going? It's true, man. It's true. It's people often ask me, how can you make Wacky Workbench good? By deleting it. It's I don't know. I think it does work well with the Sonic CD gameplay, I suppose. I think it's got some of the best hidden roboticizers, but again, it's just a pain to get through, right? Okay, this should be our last 4 chests. And on this floor we can find the red dragon. Cloud of Darkness, is that... You know what, that's too dark for Cloud of Darkness. Even Cloud of Darkness would be like, you know what, we don't need the void. Have your Palm Tree Panics, have your Stardust Speedways, not your Wacky Workbench. She's not a monster, Jazzin. Yeah, it's a... I think over time I've been able to get used to not falling down. But I hope Yuji Naka's prison is actually just a Wacky Workbench recreation. And he's constantly being pounded up to the ceiling, having to work himself down the rafters. And when he gets back into his cell, if he doesn't touch solid ground, he gets bounced back up again. Alright, so we are actually gonna heal here. I don't know whether you get automatically healed or not, but again, we've got plenty of elixirs and mainly healing MP more than anything. I think that counts as cool and unusual punishment. It's a shame you never get to fight these worms here. Oh, that'd be a cool little fight. Ha ha ha, gullible fools. That mirror paralyzes anybody who looks into it. Now 5 worms can feast on your soon-to-be corpses. Ooh. Apparently he got suspended. Oh, yeah, it's probably not doing prison time. Well, he won't be if it's suspended. Yeah, at least in the UK, suspended sentences, they come with like a list of, I guess, what do you call it? It comes with some, what's the bloody word I'm thinking of? Not like guidelines, but it comes with a list of mandatory stuff that you have to do, or you know, a list of stuff that you're prohibited from doing. And if you do it, or say if you get committed of another crime, you get your original suspended sentence imposed. It has been some time since they had the prospect of such a fine meal. They will savor every last bite. Develop Battle and Wonderland 2. Conditions. Yeah, conditions, that's exactly the word. Why did we ever remove the cat ears from a white mage low design? I know. And hope you're doing well, Sky. If you're not from Sky, he's doing some Her Story. Does some music as well. Have no fear. Doga is here. That sounded like Doga. As I told you before, our souls are eternal. Listen, the only thing that can break the curse of the 5 worms is 5 hearts of pure light. Fortunately, there are none, you're fucked. You have to persevere until I can gather them. Do you understand? Should have said, "Arg!" Wait, how does Jasmine say arg? Arg! 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 I can't do a Jasmine voice. No, even like imagining Jasmine's voice in my head, I can't replicate it. I'll be back as soon as I am able. Good luck, warriors. Arg! Doga's soul left to search out the 5 hearts of pure light. Okay, I'll tell you my one problem with this. Not necessarily the 5 that he chooses, but Luneth and the others are in grave danger. Come with me, your highness. They need a heart filled with light, your heart, your heart, in order to break the worm's curse. Oh, for Luneth, I'd do anything. I will go immediately. Get someone to step on your front door, do it. Just learn to do a Welsh accent and don't use it at all, and you'll have this voice down perfectly. Should have been the one to fill your dark soul with light. Sid, I need your help. Are Luneth and the others in danger? Of course I'll help. No, Sid, I need you to do an impression of Jasmine. Worms are okay, we're just... I know, right? They're like, we're not that hungry. I mean, to be fair, we have woken up. Desh must have perished in the furnace. Evil. Desh, you're alive. Of course, don't write me off just yet. Wait, who's asking? I don't think I've seen you before, Gramps. Whoever you are, you caught me at a good time. I've only just finished repairing the Tower of Owen. It was a close call, that's for sure. There's a while there, then I thought the floating continent was done for. Desh, the warriors of light are in trouble. Geez, I put out one fire and another pops up. So what are we standing around here for? Let's go. Okay, so there goes Deshy boy. Prince Aelus, the warriors of light need you. Oh no, I must go to Luna for the others at once. He didn't need much talking to. Like, Despot's having a bloody... Right, so this is what I don't get, right? He's come to these for help. Why didn't he come to these four first when he's got 4 of the 5 he needs? Just get these 4 in and then go for Prince Aelus, who's on the same continent, instead of swanning around on a bloody holiday. So he had to go to a floating continent to get Sid and what's his face, Dash, who's the other one, and Sarah. He could have just done it all on this continent. Get these 4. Get the prince. I don't know. Finally, now's our chance to be the heroes. I'll go. Lead on. You can do it. Of course I can. Ha ha ha. Maybe all of it. Maybe. Oh, or maybe like the other 3 are just dickheads and this one's like the one pure of heart. So I don't know. It's not something that I keep up at night. And, you know, I get it. It's nice that all of the friends are reunited. And, you know, we don't need... We barely even saw these old guys. But I'm just saying. This is my adventures. Well, now you've said it. Fuck's sakes. Hey, Self. We are winning. Sort of. Quick, we'll hold off the worms. Hope you do well, Self. You must change the fate of this world. If you're not following, I am Celsius. He's did some DKC too. Yeah, I guess so. We've got... we owe you our lives. Everyone, let's go. You know what? I think it's good we've got all of our friends. So, I was just nitpicking for the sake of it. Yeah, I'm doing good, thanks, Sel. We're actually coming up to the end of FF3. We've just got this and one more dungeon left. So, yeah. And hope you recover from the cold soon. Yeah, this guy has 38,000 HP. I am impressed you made it this far, but your struggle was all for naught. Don't you see how close the darkness has drawn? It's not edible, he's incredible. Hey! You're too late, and now you will die. Yeah, so for those who don't know, Xande was given the gift of mortality from his best mate. It's a little bit miffed. That quote does not shock me. Oi! Don't eat everybody I see. And I don't find everybody incredible. The Incredible Hulk? I don't think he's that incredible. He's just inedible. Yeah, this is where you find magic really does help out, to be honest. So, in a way, maybe you're better off just having like 3 maguses and 1 healer. It was something shocking. I accidentally brought in some hentai game. I thought it was an RPG. He became immortal and then only then started fearing the fact he could die. Jeff, what? So that's when I bought Infinity Honey Pop. Because it's Honey Pop. Yeah, he wanted an apology, so I went to apologise, but it's before payday, so I searched for cheap RPGs, because I know Tate loves RPGs, and Honey Pop was the one that came up on Steam, so I just bought it or gifted it in. For being informed what Honey Pop was. I would have accepted it as well. Yeah, Tate did not accept it. He's, don't know what it's because he already had it, but... Oh, he not the biggest FF16 fan, but it's alright. But you get a Torgal to pet. So how can it be such a monster? It's a Torgal. Does Final Fantasy 9 have a Torgal? It doesn't. Does FF3 have a Torgal? No. It's got an Ingus. You think it matters if you defeat me? The cloud of darkness has already gathered. The land will be shrouded before long. Alright, mate. Whatever you say. FF7 has read 30 too. We will return the world to nothingness. We are the cloud of darkness. Everything shrouded, enveloped in shadow, the light, the darkness, all will become nothing. We will start with the warriors of light. Perish together. Okay, whatever. Unfortunately, this is an unwinnable fight. Get to see some neat artwork. Are you a furry? The only thing I'm furry about is I'm furious with the lack of respect. I just kind of darkness sound like Mickey Mouse. Oh gosh, oh boy! There he is. What's new, pussy tate? Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's new, pussy tate? Whoa, 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 whoa. Pussy tate, I love you. Yes, I do. You with your pussy tate smile. Oh, it's Jasm. Oh, Jasm Sid. You can't give up. Come on, you can't die here. This is not your time. I reckon you're only 6 months away from a Jeff Furry stream. I can be a furry if I want to. Wondering whether I've still got that rabbit mask. Meow. Yeah, the battle theme's really good. I need to re-listen to the Black Mages at some point. This is not your time. Don't you dare die on me. Huh? Lunath, Ark, Bethia, Ingus. The souls of Doga and Dunai appear. Our souls are with you. Rise, warriors. You cannot be defeated yet. Thank you. Doga and Dunai transferred their life force to the warriors and revived them. Furry yard. Meow. Thank you, Doga. Thank you, Unai. That's the spirit. Now I think you have a job to do. Sunday's transgressions diluted the light's power. He enabled the darkness to go and give birth to that shadowy abomination. Sunday was a pawn, a puppet of the darkness. Few could have resisted such power. Soon our souls will ascend to the heavens and become one with all who came before. Right, so I really don't get this. If Unai and Doga are supposed to be immortal, and yet they seem to be capable of dying, they cannot stay with you much as we would like to. I don't know, maybe we can just go at will. You four are the only ones who can restore the balance between light and dark. You must go to a world of darkness now. The 2 souls dispersed. Jeff! Apple! How's it going? Apple, I'm going to be a furry and I'm going to dress up as an Applejack. That's okay. But if you're not following Insane Applejacks, definitely check him out. Do some Fortnite. Yeah, everything's been normal up until... I'm sorry, I shouldn't. I think the point of the game is, you know, to sort of say that a mortal life is a life worth living. So perhaps I shouldn't dilute the message. We can do this. Come on. 5 Nights at Jeffy's. The whole world is counting on you. Don't let us down. With us backing you up, you can't lose. Alright, mate. It ain't easy to shoulder difficult destiny. Trust me on that. But you've got this. You will be triumphant, I have faith. Please, you have to come back safely. Good GCSE analysis there. Thank you. That'd get me at least 4 marks. And yeah, I'm doing good, thanks, Apple. So this is quite a fun dungeon. There's a number of creatures you can find here. Shadowmaster, Cage, Yarmungand, Hydra, Queen Scylla, the Garm, the Twin Dragon, and Xande's Clone. Xande's Clone is a forced encounter from the chest that we'll be finding. And you want to get all 4 chests here because they give you ribbons. Yeah, luckily you've got quick save and auto saves here, Crick. So if you do mess up, at least you've got an auto save, or you can quick save as well. But yeah, still essentially all in one go. I hear there's good milkshakes in the furry yard. There are. So you want to find out you didn't have autosave back. Oh no. Yeah, it's all too supersonic, all true. Yeah, I think actually the Steam version of the 3D remake also has an auto save, so it takes you to the last screen you were on if you mess up. Actually, I've just gone to attack here. Yeah, I think these Xande clones have like, I think it's something like 18,000 HP. Luckily, so there's sort of like 4 chests. Each of them have a ribbon, so you do need them, or you would want the ribbons for the final boss. So it's well worth getting them, because that prevents status effects. And after each of these 4 bosses, you can heal. You do need to defeat all 4 bosses to be able to inflict damage on Cloud of Darkness. My days, you left his consoles on overnight. Yeah, I remember having to do that on. I think on like Sonic 2 or something like that. This expression. The Wrath of Dark cannot be stopped. This will be your final resting place. So I like to go through this in sort of clockwise order, but you can do it in any order you want. Don't know which does more, Flare or Bio. I think both are non-elemental, so. Legit say, oh no, yeah, that it's awful when you get so close to something and mess up, right? Especially with this dungeon where I think on my 3D remake playthrough it justifies go out and save once getting the items and stuff, and then at least if you mess up you don't have to go through getting all the items, plus you get the experience going back out. Yeah, this boss has 60,000 HP. I'd probably say this one's the easiest of the 4. Please, God, make Spider-Man a Jill sandwich. Don't sandwich me. Jill him, yeah. I'll Jill him. I more resembled Eddie Brock's face in the church as he prayed to God to Jill Spider-Man. My favourite band back in the day was the Jillers. Recognise them more from FF14 and this game. Oh really? Yeah, I think these get an appearance in Final Fantasy 1 in the like GBA release onwards, in the little bonus dungeons. On my PSP as well. Should have gone into auto attack here. Hi Archie, how's it going? Welcome on in. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, if you're not from art, he does art. Does his own little remotes as well. Joe's art's really good. Definitely check it out. I'll be blown. Happy Sunday. I know, right? Sunday fun day. Yeah, we're just in the final dungeon of FF3. Final dungeon of the final dungeon. It's like Inception, these dungeons, right? It's just like a dungeon within a dungeon within a dungeon. To access which, you need to go through a dungeon. Make sure to talk to crystals as well. I am one of the 4 warriors of dark. We managed to stop the wrath of light 1,000 years ago. Light and dark, our 2 worlds depend on one another. If the 2 were to converge, it would bring about a single world of nothingness, a void. Now that light is weakened, the darkness is spreading. The wrath of dark is upon us. The only force that can stop this and return balance is within you, the 4 warriors of light. I am here to aid you. We cannot allow the void to consume our worlds. I do sort of like how... What's your sauce? I do sort of like how you have like the Warriors of Dark who stopped the light back in the day. Makes for like an interesting countenance to the usual stuff, right? No boyfriend so far, Arch. Still looking for Christopher Nolan. Rumour has it he's somewhere about. Yeah, the good thing about talking to the crystals after is they do heal you up as well, so... That's why I'd certainly say do the northeast segment not last, because that seems to be the longest one to get back. You were dating Christopher Nolan? What about Ulfin? Oh, yeah! Ulfinity on a Thursday! Christopher Nolan on a Sunday. Don't believe his lies. Don't listen to Ondor's lies. Okay. Want a bloody snake. Yeah, go away. I think we'll have to heal up Lafia. Yes, this is what you get for being lazy. Jeff has a calendar for... I do. Okay, actually, maybe this one's not too bad for getting out because you can just go through the passageways. Might be the southeast one I was thinking of, actually. I've got to keep up with who's due to get treated. Okay, so the Yarmungand. You can be a Yarman, go and fuck off. Get it? Let's give it. Fish. Sorry, I was gonna say get it because you're a twat, but I thought I'd self-censor myself and then I thought, you know what, I've already said worse, probably. Okay, Xande's clone. So yeah, every time you open one of these, you're gonna have to fight my good friend Xande. I will upload all of my Final Fantasy 3 Pixel Remaster notes as well to my Google Drive. Not that anybody would want to read them because the handwriting is appalling, but at least it's there for prosperity, right? Be there along with the FF1, FF2, FF10 I do still have my like FF9 and 10 notes, but unfortunately I think I threw some pages away, so I've not bothered updating them, or uploading them rather. I like how when the Black Mage is sort of like petrifying them. Yeah, so there's secret passages here. The reason I didn't go into it was so we could get to that chest. Why, 100 jumps, what, why, 1,000 jumps, what? Yeah. If only, you know what, yeah, it's, there are a few achievements that I still need to get on FF9, but I'm just not bothered with them. Just because of that bloody 1,000 jump. And I know there's the what do you call it? The macro thing you can put in. I don't know. And I don't blame anybody for using it. Darkness will prevail and bring an end to the world as you know it. You will now disappear with the rest of the world. But yeah, it's I think this two-headed dragon's quite funky in the original. I have a feeling Cerberus in FF3, the 3D remake, could use 3 attacks per turn, or per round. Makes sense with the 3 heads. Luckily we don't have that issue in the 3D version, but yeah, it's got 65,000 HP. Obviously want to make sure that Ingus is back in the game. So yeah, this is why out of any other level 8 magic you want to get Flare and Arise. If you can't afford the rest, that's fine, don't bother, but I think that Arise really helps because it is a full heal. And yeah, absolutely. It's a. I mean, I think I could get it eventually, but I don't know. I'd have to spend my day doing something other than mashing X. This guy pretty tough. Perhaps we should use shell or something. Actually, multicast shell. Oh, you don't get shell in this, do you? I think there was an item that could cast shell. Just have to do it the old-fashioned way. Yeah, it's always curious, like, seeing all the different changes in between each Final Fantasies and, you know, what they bring in and take out of certain games. Yeah, that's probably same in next. Maybe even next half hour, but certainly within the next hour. Should be all done with FF3. So, be a sad day to see our boy Luna from Dark and Raphia and the Ingus finish a journey, but you know, it's one that I have enjoyed. I sort of wish that, you know, maybe I've been a bit more experimental with job classes, but I guess I'm so basic, and you know, I think I tend to go for what works for me. It has been, but probably not one of the more experimental playthroughs that you can watch. I am a warrior of dark. Our worlds came from a void and will one day return to it. There's only one force that can keep the nothingness at bay. Hope. It works exactly. The void is inevitable. Someday it will consume everything. I think that's what I like about FF5 is how it... Because I always like having like a white mage or having the ability to learn blue magic or, you know, just like the thief ability to steal. So being able to get those abilities in FF5 and place them onto other job classes, I think lends itself a lot better to that sort of experimentation, or in FF10 too, when you can sort of change classes in the middle of battle to work, to do what works for you. As long as there is hope, the void cannot win. With the powers of the dark and light, defeat the force that is calling forth the void. Yes, talking tongue twisters. The crystal glows softly. Warriors of light, only you can restore hope to this world. Thank you. Don't mind if I do. Okay, let's get out of here. I think we're doing good on the job levels for our two ninjas. I think was Luna on like level 21 and Ingus on 19 or something similar. So yeah, that's good. Pretty much at the same stick with it. Yeah, it's I think. I mean, I know, like, when we get to Final Fantasy VIII, it's not necessarily sticking with the classes, but, you know, sticking with the magic and stuff that works. Like, I always have this thing where I like to get the waters and then get the tornadoes for the strength. And then, I don't know, I guess I just have a specific way of playing things, right? Yeah, I should say in my original playthrough of this, okay, this is the one that you want to do, not last, just because of how far the crystal is from the end. I guess doing the northeast one last wouldn't be a bad shout. I think this boss at the end is the Ahriman. First, let's fight Doga's clone. Xander's clone, sorry. I think this will be our last ribbon, and I still need to equip Fingers with a ribbon as well. So, yeah, make sure to equip both of the ribbons on after. And we still have one final ribbon. Of course, we got the ribbon in Eureka, but you know what? Seeing as it's the last chest in the game, we'll still get it. Well, I guess if you weren't fussed about, you know, 100% completion or 100% chest completion, then getting me. Getting the 4 ribbons will be all you need, really. Again, slightly worse in terms of defense and evasion, but I think that the reason you want it is for the status ailment protection. Concludes my TED talk on ribbons. Entitled Ribbons and Why They're Required. And in particular, they're sort of good for the final boss. Right. Sorry, I still had a tab up from when I was looking up the moving blade. So I'm wondering which way is faster. I think it's both the same there. So is that a tongue coming out of its chest, or is it like entrails or something? Can't make out if it's like kind of a robe or it's gone somewhat petrified now, but if so, pretty creepy. Very Queenseller. Not me, it's you. Quick cure. And then let's go into boss number 3. Which is the Ahriman. The Wrath of Darkness has nearly reached its zenith. No one can stop it, least of all you. So this guy has 75,000 HP. Again, I think he can use quite strong magic. So we'll just keep healing. Again, as both a cautionary measure and a necessary measure. There you go, Nietzsche as well. Luckily, we're doing good for HP. I just want to keep that as high as possible, though. Have you ever done 1,000? I have never done that armor. The closest I've gotten, I think I've gotten to 209, or it could have been 207. I have done the hip-hop race to level 80 or whatever you need to get it to. But yeah, the 1,000 jumps is something that I've never done. The various tips that I've read on it, like I could sort of consistently get over 100. Yeah, tips that I've read of like doing it with the music on mute and just the sound effect tends to help. Like maybe using keyboard there for then the controller for in case of any input delays. But yeah, most of the tips I've heard is sort of just practice, practice, practice. Yeah, have you done it yourself, Armour, or? I know there's like that software you can do that sort of does it automatically. Yeah, the macro. Yeah, so I still need to get Excalibur 2 in it. And most of the tips get good stuff. To be fair, some of the tips are pretty useful, like the one that is like go off the sound effects rather than the visuals tend to help me. And yeah, they sort of recommend like turning off the music but keeping the sound effects on so you can hear the jumps and then pressing the X button or the jump button every time BB lands or Ico lands. Some of it is so it's just like the jump sound effect. If they failed at stopping Malika beaches, it's gonna be in a dimension for the next 2 months. But yeah, some of the tips do I guess not so much get good stuff, but you know, practice makes perfect, right? Have you done the Final Fantasy 9 jump rope, 1,000 jumps at, or? You don't relate it, Carrie. I like how she sort of flees into that her own little I am one of the Warriors of Dark. Its wrath of dark will affect not just your world, both of our worlds will succumb. The void is coming, but with our powers combined we can still stop it. Yeah, it's actually a really good walkthrough on game FAQs that has like expected I mean, it's like a perfect run, I think. But even so, I think just going through with the strategies is pretty handy. But it also has recommended times. And yeah, I wouldn't mind streaming an Excalibur 2 one day. Did you? I did not. Warriors of Light, only you can restore hope to the world, for yours is the light that can balance out dark. My never tried over jump. That's fair enough, Cumber. Yeah, my FF9 Excalibur 2 walkthrough will just be do the game, but do it fast. I should do something. I wouldn't do that. Oh, not BV. But maybe I could do Sedan or something. I'll put a mage's hat on. I could dress up as Quinn and Gwen. Scarlet. Okay, Scarlet. I'll do Garnet. Then I can get my hair cut halfway through. Got to cut my right. So because I don't have to do it with a dagger. Yeah, I get the symbolism, but I think I wouldn't trust myself with it. Okay, I've just got one more, well, I guess 2 more bosses. Well, I guess if you count Sanday's clone, 3 more bosses to do. And then we're all done. Hey, FF3 and 3 more bosses. I think because I can't quite recall FF2's fight. I know it's the Emperor. I know the tactic is just use blood sword, but that doesn't have multiple phases, does it? I think Final Fantasy IV might be like the one where it starts like the trend of like multiple phases. I mean, I guess if you count all this hassle as I should get both of these done this time. The cage match. Hey, down, deep and down. This one just want to go all the way down south. Yeah, mainly just attacking sort of to preserve MP charges. I guess it could go all the way left and then go down. I think that would work. Deal up when you get critical as well. Yeah, quite a lot of these enemies seem susceptible to the like petrification thing. This is the last chest, guys. And the last Sandy clone that we have to fight. I'll be pleased to know we never have to see this lovely face ever again. But it looks like a tree, doesn't it? A sand tree. Unfortunately, I never noted down how much HP this guy has. I think Xande himself, I did note that down, that's 38,000. I have a feeling in my head it's like 18,500 or 22,500. I know that sounds a bit disparate, but... And hey, Lacrimosa, hey, Stepharoth, how's it going? Welcome on in. Yeah, I'm doing good, thanks, Stepharoth. Hope you guys are doing well. Yeah, if you're not following Lacry, we were doing some party animals. We've got Stepharoth on the FF7 remake. You were doing a it's a challenge run, wasn't it, of Sephiroth? Was it solo? On hard as well. But yeah, we're just coming up to the end of Final Fantasy 3 now, guys. So, I've got much longer to go. Indeed, it's okay. But did you manage to get it done in the end? And yeah, I'm doing good. Thanks, Lackery. A bit of healing. Sorry, guys, you get to hear my awful voice acting. You've come far, but I say voice acting, it's just my normal voice. With a bit more of an inflection, I think. But this is the end of a line. This world will be engulfed in darkness and return to the void. Perfect, my favourite. So this guy, this monster is the Echidna. 70,000 HP. Much the same as the other boss fights, really. Very close, so let's hope for the future victory. Oh, nice. Well, best of luck with it. And yeah, it's cool that you got close to it, so at least it you know it's doable. Was that flare that got me down to that HP? Let's see what hit me there. I guess if you really wanted to make these fights easier, just purchase like 99 shurikens and lob them at the boss. Which we've saved them for the final boss. Yeah, when I first did the final boss in my practice run, I think I had 9 shurikens and I think I used all 9. I think this time I've got like 14, something like that, so might be able to get the Cloud of Darkness using the shurikens. Yeah, this is the Pixel Remaster. Let's say we're actually coming up right to the end of it. It's been a nice little journey through. FF3. You wanted to make it easier. Don't have Jasmine congratulate you when you lose. Oh no. Okay. Oh, is that what happened with you? Yeah, we've done a really good job of it, right? I do like the 3D remake, but there's just something about the pixel art that I really adore. I'm not too fussed about using like my powerful spells because being able to heal after this. Yeah, so sometimes I know when I've been on streams and stuff, and I've almost gotten into similar situations when you sort of like hop back in and see something's happened and think, oh, maybe we'll but yeah. Okay, last flare. Flaring me back. Oh, yeah, no problem, Arch. Have a good lunch. And yeah, we'll catch you next time. Yeah, it'll be Legend of Dragoon next week, Archie, so I think you'll enjoy that one. glass crystal. Hello, I am one of the warriors of dark. When the powers of light or dark become too great, the cloud of darkness is created to return the world to the void. Only the hope inherent in the forces of light and dark can stop it. Now go, warriors of light. I will assist you with my powers of dark. Perfect. Okay, well, now that we've defeated these 4 bosses, it's time to go face the final boss. I was hoping we could get through that without any encounters. Was not to be. Well, it's just a page. There's a crit there. Okay, so I think we're level 55, yeah. When I did this boss in my practice one, I think I was level 53. Oh, we still got this room to go actually. So yeah, in this place, this is where you can find the hydras and the 2-headed dragons. If you're looking to complete your bestiary, I'm searching in this area for them. Sorry, the twin dragon. A bit of an FYI. We've already done that. Well, I've done that off stream, so we don't have to suffer me fighting constantly. Okay. We are the cloud of darkness, bringer of wrath and destroyer of light. You and your world will be sacrificed to the void. Not if we have anything to say about it. This is the world of darkness. Think your powers of light can defeat us in our own land? I wonder whether these guys are to fight like the cloud of light. Their light alone may not be enough, but our powers of darkness can suppress your evil. You will be willing to sacrifice your lives for the light, you fools. We will not let you reduce the world to nothing. Your demise is none of our concern. Hopefully these guys are willing to do what they need to for the greater good. Thank you. Sacrifice will not be in vain. The crystals of darkness may be gone, but we have no need of any of them any longer. We'll defeat you and absorb the powers of light. The world will become the void. This is where you die, warriors of light. Okay. So basically, we've got 16 shurikens. So yeah, it's just gonna be like Kiraja, Flare, Shuriken. And yeah, this I think this has 120,000 HP. I'd certainly say if Raphia gets low on Kiraja, I would use an elixir with Art if we did ever get to that point, but I think we'll be able to defeat it beforehand. Hey Saber, hey Tori, hey Star, how's it going? Saber's a cute raid. Hope you do well, Saber. Yeah, you've joined us for the final boss, guys. So yeah, if anybody's really interested in playing FF3 and doesn't want spoilers, then now's your chance to turn away. I don't believe you stream, do you, Star? I could be wrong. I was wrong. But welcome on in, Saber. Oh, is Jasmine doing some Tony Hawk's? Nice. Yeah, I didn't know that was done on the same engine though. So, yeah, if you're not playing Saber, if you're not following Saber, he does a lot of horror, doing some Alan Wake 2. You've got Tori, she's raising money for Extra Life, do some Kirby's Dream Buffet, do some party animals, like on Insta as well. And yeah, enjoy the food. And thanks again for the raid. So this boss isn't too difficult once you've got like the shurikens down. I think it is largely just a matter of making sure that your HP stays high. Hopefully you can get another charge in before Cloud of Darkness gets moving. Awesome. I do like how this fight works in the DS or the 3D remake version actually. Having to destroy the tentacles first to be able to deal or reduce the buffs that she puts on herself. I think that's a neat little touch. I'm not sure if, because I know in FF3 3D the damage isn't capped, even though the highest number it shows is 9,999. I don't know whether that's the same for this game or not. But I presume it is capped at 9,999. Could be wrong there. Shurikens. Raj is obviously our best friend here. Awesome. I think magic, like a normal attack, probably would have done like 5k per turn, so maybe might have done like 10k per round without the shurikens. So would have been a slightly longer battle. In the beginning there was the void, then came light and darkness. From them everything was born. The heavens, skies, water, fire, life. Time inexorably brings all back to its beginning. But from life something new was born. A shining force that separated the light from the dark and illuminated the world. It was called Hope. Best character in FF13. When the balance between light and dark is broken, and the world again slides towards oblivion, the chosen will appear once more. Do not forget that the source of a warrior's power is a hope that lives inside us all. Duh. Dreams, despair, love. Time can obscure it all. Do not accept this. Do not forget it, and time will never erase what life has to offer. Find your last remaining spark of light, the light that shines brightly when all else is dark, the light of hope. Thank you for that, Tale. And yeah, that's Final Fantasy VI done and dusted. So yeah, I will of course upload all of our notes onto the Google Drive. You're all still here. Luna, Varg, Refia, Ingus. You did it. Well done. No doubt you're the true heroes of this story. Not half that. Oh, dash. Come on, it's time to go home. Now we get a nice trip on the Invincible. And I like just how long it spends on like the holding onto the crew. It's been a pleasure. Pleasure's all ours, but I think it's about time I return to them more. Here you go. The Mr. Oldfellow, we knew ye. Say knew ye well. Knew ye. Fellas, you're back safe and sound. Of course, barely broke a sweat. Without your help, we would never have made it. Thank you. If you ever need help, we heroes will be here. Come and train with us anytime, till we meet again. Okay, catch you later. A nice parting glance. We've reached Savonia. I suppose I must return. Again, if Doga just picked up those 4 fellas and Aelus, could have been dumb dropping everybody off here. Thank you for everything, Your Highness. Oh, I mean, Your Majesty. It was the light your light that saved our world. It is I who should be thanking you, brave warriors. If I can leave my kingdom with even half the courage you have shown, I will be content. You have my sincere thanks. Okay, so I like how we actually get a few. I mean, first of all, we have to travel to a floating continent. I mean, don't just like black this point out. I feel like a cook could have come in here, right? But, oh well. Anyway, off to a floating continent we go. But yeah, I think this is like the one time we actually see the inside of a Nautilus during these scenes. I could be wrong, but maybe when you no, because when you first get the Nautilus, it's yeah. So I don't know whether they designed this specifically for this ending. We've almost reached Canaan. Guess this is my stop. My wife's probably worried sick. Wait, I'll get off here too. Why do you want to stop in Canaan, Desh? Well, I just wanted to check in on someone. Wait, woo. Huh? Oh, fine, it's Selena, okay? Oh, you wanted to see her. How sweet. Oh, come on, leave me alone. You'll get attacked. Okay. Honey, oh my dear, not in front of your friends. You're embarrassing me. Selena. Desh, please don't ever leave me again. Never, I promise. Come on, honey, we can't let these kids show us up now, can we? Oh, fine, just one kiss. Oops, got a little carried away. Sorry about that. Let me know if you go on any more adventures. I could always lend a hand. Oh, no, you don't. Looks like you're not going anywhere for a while, Dash. Don't rub it in. You're welcome back here anytime. Besides, you still got to try my wife's cooking. Thank you, Sid. Dash, we'll see you later. Okay, can't wait to try Sid's wife's cooking. Shall we head back to Sassoon now, Your Highness? Can't I stay with you? I don't want to go home just yet. But Princess Sarah, don't you understand? I want to stay with you. Oh, did I embarrass you? Come, let's go to her. Yeah, let's go. It's her. We're home. Oh, I can't wait to see where you grew up. This is where I grew up. Welcome back. Oh, Lunath, Raphia, Ingus, you're home. You did it to Papa, Nina. Well, I always knew you were destined to do great things. We are proud of you. Thank you. Welcome home. You saved the world. Wow, you're amazing. So I guess we weren't joking about you being the Warriors of Light. Heroes get a kiss from me. Pucker up. Not so fast. Oops. The world is now safe from the darkness. All this is thanks to your pure hearts. Thank you, Warriors of Light. Oh, look, the light. Somebody forgot to turn it off. The crystal is back to its former brilliance. It's beautiful. Well, darkness has dispersed and a new dawn has come. And yeah, here we go. To fans across the globe, both past and present, and to a crew brought the originals to life, we offer our profound heart and heartfelt thanks. So yeah, thanks everybody for joining us on Final Fantasy 3. We'll let the credits roll. Yeah, as I say, next Sunday we'll be starting Legend of Dragoon. Once Legend of Dragoon is all done and dusted, we'll move on to Final Fantasy 4. I do also want to get the FF43 remake done on YouTube at some point. And yeah, no problem, Ash. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, I do want to get the FF4 3D remake done for YouTube one day. I think it'd just be finding the time to do all the making notes and recording and editing. Final Fantasy 3, the 3D remake YouTube videos that I did were quite difficult, I guess. Not difficult, but time consuming, just in terms of the fact that it's an RPG and then having to edit out, all the random encounters. Yeah. But I feel like that makes for a smoother watching experience rather than having to, you saw the random encounters that I was doing. It's just like the same old, right? Yeah, glad that I could get FF3 all done and dusted. It's I suppose in terms of where I'd rank it, it's certainly I'd say my favourite of the NES versions of the games. And thanks, Movemeister. Yeah, I think it does what Final Fantasy 1 and 2 does well, but puts them all together into a nice package, right? I mean, the story's not quite as developed as FF2. I think that's the only sort of weak point I'd say. But yeah, I think in terms of gameplay and the customization, dungeon design as well. Again, aside from that last dungeon, I think that's another sticking point for a few people. It's just sort of a gauntlet without any chance to save. I do really love the soundtrack to this one as well. Probably my again favourite soundtrack of the NES version. Trying to think what else there is to say about FF3. I mean, there's nothing new that I can add that hasn't already been said before. Yeah, I'm looking forward to Legend of Dragoon too. I think with that one, it's again one that I've not played before, but been refreshing myself, watching some YouTube playthroughs, and I'll probably get a walkthrough up and do some notes before each stream, and then we can maybe go for a sort of more comprehensive 100% playthrough rather than a blind me looking where to go everywhere. So that'll come soon. Well, come next Sunday. Yeah, but these credits don't last too long, so as I say, I think it's always worth letting of showing off over people who worked on these games. It's funny to think that these Pixel remasters have been out for a few years now, right? I still think it's a shame that, hey, Blue Hope, we've just reached the end of the game, but we just go through the credits. Hope you're doing good today. Yeah, I think it's a shame that the Pixel remasters still haven't been updated on PC with all the stuff that we've done on console. But particularly with like the OST, you can't change that into its original, and I know there's some quality of life features that still haven't been put on. So hopefully we get onto that sooner rather than later. But hope you're doing well, Blue Hope. How goes Fortnite? And yeah, how are you doing? Sorry, I've still got this box from the Final Fantasy Anthology that I picked up. As I say, it's quite a nice little front cover. Disc is a little cracked, unfortunately, but yeah, all seems to be working okay. It does have CG cinematic sequences. It says we're exclusive to this version, but I think they might have been put on the other versions as well. Yeah, so I guess with FF4, we'll certainly probably get to the Pixel remasters before I'm able to do the 3D playthrough for YouTube. We'll see. I'll keep you all posted on that. I think to get all the Steam achievements, you need to do multiple playthroughs back. I'm not sure how exactly I'd go about that as well. I don't think it's anybody watching would want to watch 2 or 3 times. I guess that'd have to be a big editing job, or big getting the logistics sites for recording. Again, not that it's a bad thing, but we'll see. In the meantime, we get to enjoy this world map theme. I forget what it's called, like Eternal Wind or something like that. I think there's a pretty cool Dissidia remix of it as well. When you got onto like the little when you went through as the Onion Knight and you got onto the map, well, say the map area, the grid area, or whatever you call it. Oh, that's pretty neat. Merchandise. There's a lot that goes into these games that you don't really think about, but I mean, I do tend to complain that credits do be a tad overly long, and well, obviously everybody deserves to be credited, but yeah, it's funny to see how many people contributed towards these Pixel remasters. I think the localization QA testing is quite an interesting job, because I think for like some language QA, it's not so much making sure that the words are translated correctly as well, but making sure that the phrases make sense. So, saying something or making sure the character speaks in a way that would make sense in that context and to something that a person who speaks that language would say. But here we go through all the thank yous of the big names and go through at the end now. So it means that I get to stop rattling off about whatever. There you go, nice big Square Enix logo. Here we go. Nice text up the end. Perfect. And yeah, you can save your game as well. So this was my old save file that I did it on at level 53. This was level 55. So I'm sort of glad that I did do the grinding off stream then, because I wasn't too far off. And yeah, I think a lot of that was because I actually started the practice run off this save file, say 15, whereas level 44, I think that save was just after I did Eureka. So I think most of the level ups came from like getting all of the fighting with dragons in particular in the Crystal Tower, and sort of looking for them. So we will raid over. I'll raid over to Eckhard. He's doing Fate / Samurai Remnant. So yeah, he's big on his RPGs. Yeah. Hope you all have a great day. And yeah, catch you tomorrow for some Super Mario Brothers US. All right, goodbye, everybody. For those who are still hanging out, hope you're watching the VOD. Hope you all have a great day. We'll catch you guys next time. Oops. All right, cheers, guys. Bye.